Wow! Hey, what's up, Force family? Welcome back to the Star Wars Guys podcast. We are your hosts, Nate.
Yes.
Mike is not here, and you know him well.
Uncle. Yes.
We have been Sans uncle for a little while.
Yeah.
And I think we got to get everybody back together sometime
Eventually.
soon.
Speaking of getting everybody back together, where is Mike?
I think he's in the chat.
He is in the chat.
He's out in La La
These
Land,
guys
I
are the
think.
best. Yo, for real? I like it, chat. I like it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in right away. Right off the bat, we got people here. Jack, what's going on? Hey, guys. Yeah, we're back. We've been kind of off and on the last month or so because we've been traveling. Mike's obviously gone. You've been gone some. I've been gone. We've been overlapping, but every once in a while we're all gone.
Right.
And that's last week. So.
And that was a sad day.
Yeah. Real sad day.
I almost
we know
did it.
our
I almost
community
did it
was
myself.
begging us.
I almost just thought I could just pop on there and
We'll have to do that sometime. Just show up. Hey, guys, just wanted to go live real quick, let you know we're off.
We're not doing it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Oh, man. Mike says, wait, are we podcasting tonight? This guy's gone.
Darn it. Get over here.
I love it.
We can make it.
Well, we thought since it was such a huge hit, are we going to talk about how big of a hit it was? Just kidding.
Apparently.
Hype up the podcast. No. You guys really enjoyed the Would You Rather we did about 2 months ago, maybe?
It was fun.
Something like that, 2 months ago, and it was fun. We had a blast. Chat was real engaging, coming up with ideas off the rip. So, same thing tonight. Would You Rather, part 2. So if you guys come up with stuff, we've got a bunch that you guys already submitted on Instagram, on our on our YouTube community. I made a post. You guys were commenting on there. So we've got some stuff to go off of. We also came up with a few ourselves. But as always, throughout the duration of the podcast, if you are tuning in live, feel free to join in. Comment in the chat some Would You Rather questions. They could be serious ones. They could be most of them end up turning into just funny ones.
They're funny.
What did we have last time? Mike said scratching the back of Slaish's B. Crumb, or
I thought, would you rather have to kill young Leia?
Yeah, that was a brutal one. That was a brutal. Let's not try to
right
be
in
that
the heart
brutal.
of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I can't kill my own daughter.
Can't kill my own father.
Well, then the Emperor has already won. Then the podcast has already won.
Oh man, but yes, we've got some. We'll definitely rattle some off, but feel free to join along.
I got a confession to make too. I was, when you said let's do Would You Rather, I was thinking, can we make it as fun as last time? We have one strike against us because Mike's not here.
That's true.
2 strikes, we've done a lot of good ones. So
true.
If we're gonna make it as good, we need a lot of help, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
we will.
We'll do
definitely need help.
Well,
because we also don't want to do a lot of the ones we did last time.
No.
We want to try and come up with some new ones, obviously being part 2.
And I will tell you that I prepared nothing for this.
Yes. Well, per usual, we usually. Oh wait, what are we doing tonight?
What are we doing?
Would You Rather part 2?
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Let me throw a thumbnail together real quick, and we'll go live.
I told my kids to throw some out there too.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yep.
I also thought, we'll just we'll get into it.
Let's go.
We'll get into it. But yes, so before we dive into everything, because we got some loaded up here, I do want to say, because it's been a few weeks, we got a giveaway coming. We got a giveaway coming up. You see some Funko Pops, some phone cases, some of our very own Star Wars Guys merch that hasn't dropped yet, but will once we do our giveaway.
We're giving those sabers away too? No. They're in the giveaway section.
That's handcrafted scrap metal from Galaxy's Edge, so maybe not. But
maybe not.
Maybe if this giveaway goes well, who's to say we won't be giving away that stuff in the future?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So
awesome. Our idea for the giveaway is once we hit 5,000 subs here on YouTube, we're going to give some stuff away. So we got Funkos, some phone cases. The phone cases are nice Star Wars phone cases, and like we said, at that time we'll be launching our own Star Wars Guys merch. So all you got to do to be a part of that is join live once we hit 5,000 subs. Join our live when we do our giveaway. You have to be there live, and everybody that's there will be kind of thrown into a hat, and we'll be doing a giveaway like that. So make sure you guys got your notification bells on. Make sure you're spreading the word to help get us to 5 subs, and then we can celebrate.
And then I would say let's By then we might throw some more stuff on this table.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Maybe
just
by
start-
then this thing will just, you won't even be able to see us.
That would be so fun. We're sitting behind a
mountain
wall
of merchandise.
and they're all the Luke Funko. They're all the Obi-Wan Luke or Luke Grogu Funko.
They're
all the same one.
That's what you guys don't know is we've got obviously some Funkos here on display. We have an entire wall in the back room over here and upstairs of just endless Funkos just laying around.
Yeah.
So who's to say we won't give some of
Oh,
those,
that
some
would
of
be
our
fun.
precious,
We could
our
play Find
prized
the Funko.
possession-
Whatever's
Find
missing
Waldo,
from
but
one.
you find that one and that's the one you get.
If it's missing from the week before and you can identify the one that's missing,
Boom, send
give
it
it
out.
to you.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
So let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. We've already got some stuff in the chat. Woo, merch. I like it. I like it. Mike's with us here in spirit. He is, and in chat. But yeah, let's pull up some of these we
Mike
got.
was
I got some
hilarious,
pictures of things. So let's see here.
You got some. Okay.
A couple to start with. These are good. Just some fun ones. Simple. Would you rather live on Naboo or Endor?
Ooh. It begs the question when.
Is this in the height of battle?
There are certain times when it might have been better. I think generally though, Naboo. I think.
Yeah.
I think I would pick Naboo. We could do. What do you guys
Naboo?
think? I think Naboo. They both have a nice climate.
They
Got some
do.
jungle. They got some water. Although Endor, I don't know if they showed much water, but I think Naboo. Is
Naboo.
Queen Amidala queen then?
That's true. 'Cause if she's not queen,
She's
I'm
not.
out.
I'm out. I'll go, put me with I'll go to Endor.
I'll go with the Ewoks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I love tree forts. Do I love them enough to live in permanently? Maybe not.
You would have to learn all the words of that song too.
I would. That's true. That's true. That's true.
What do you guys think? Endor, Naboo.
Naboo, yeah, if Padme's running Naboo, things were a little better then. I mean, it's also just the aesthetic. It's a very pleasing place. It looks nice.
Arguably,
and if you want to take a swim, you can go join the Jar Jar
Gungans.
Join the Gungans.
Yeah. Arguably, technically Amidala oversaw like the downfall of the planet almost. So I'm not
That's
sure if her
true.
reign was all that glorious.
As senator.
As the queen,
As the queen.
It kind of decayed, but rolling around in the flowers and the whole
that's
view,
true.
and I think it's a nice place.
Yeah, real nice.
I would pick Naboo.
Yeah, I'm going Naboo too. Let us know what you guys think in chat.
Naboo.
Naboo, that's a good one. Fun one to start with. Oh, this one's a little more serious.
Oh my goodness.
Would you rather face in combat Darth Vader, Darth Maul, or Darth Sidious?
Oh man.
This is we got a three-way option here.
Okay, so I'm gonna die.
Either way, I'm going out.
I'm just choosing which would be the more glorious, wait,
let's
memorable
preface-
exit.
Let's preface this question with, am I me or am I Luke Skywalker?
Right.
Because if I'm me, it's just a matter of seconds.
So then I
whereas
picked a more
Palpatine might-
merciful death.
True.
What are my choices?
Vader,
Vader,
Maul,
Maul.
Sidious. Here's the thing about Sidious. He might enjoy the torture route, in
Right.
which case I don't want to choose that.
Right.
But if I'm going up, I was going to say if I'm going up as Luke Skywalker,
Yeah.
Sidious is also not a fun option. You
No.
can get electrocuted.
Right.
Also, the laugh. There's something sinister about it that'll get you.
I would pick Vader.
Just, it seems more honorable.
I mean, yeah.
It's more noble to go out to Vader,
He
I
was
feel
the
like.
he's the best villain of all time, maybe.
He is.
If I'm gonna go out, I would Vader.
Yeah.
Choke me out, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Strike me down.
Although Maul does have a weakness around the mid-center part. So if I was looking
I
for
like
a
my
weakness, Vader can crack the mask, doesn't kill him.
True.
Just makes him sentimental. And if you
If you
it
cut
makes him
Maul-
sentimental. You guys who watch Obi-Wan. If you cut Maul down the middle, he tends to lose some of his steam.
Yeah.
He comes back later, but
Yeah.
just
That's
that
true.
one stomach is his downfall, I think.
Yeah. If you can chip away limb by limb, you got a chance.
Oh wait, does Maul have 2 stomachs too?
He probably does.
That's my running joke because we talked about who would win. Why did the Grand Inquisitor not die? And I think we had 1,000 comments that said because he has
1,000 comments
because
on
he
our
has-
video that got like 1 million views. I think it's because the algorithm pushed it
So
out from
great.
everybody commenting. He has two
It was
stomachs.
so great.
Yeah.
Google, he's got 2 stomachs. Can't you see? It's in the. So I think Maul has 2 stomachs. That's why he
Yeah.
wouldn't die.
I
Who
think
would you
so,
pick?
too. Probably a second stomach. Oh wait, to have or to fight?
To fight. Who would you pick to kill you? Darth Maul, Vader, or Darth Sidious?
I think I'm going Vader.
Vader.
It's just more. I don't know. I feel like if that's my legacy,
Oh man,
that's a better legacy.
yeah.
What were you known
better.
for? I went out by Vader.
Vader. As if they're gonna tell your story.
Yeah. Oh,
Vader.
him? He died to Vader. This guy lost in the Battle of Endor. He got hit by Ewok rocks.
That would be embarrassing. Vader would be the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, those were a couple we got saved. We got more from earlier comments. We'll get to those, but I do want to address your guys' comments in chat too. So appreciate it. Jack said, "I'd rather
Throwing a
fight
couple in
Vader."
there,
Yeah. You want to read that one?
I can't really see it.
Okay. Never
Oh
mind.
yeah, I
got you.
can. Would you rather have George Lucas make the Disney sequels where Luke fights Maul, or have them release the theatrical original trilogy movies? Wow.
Whoa.
Would you rather have George? I would love to have George Lucas make another
I'd love it.
movie.
It could be absolutely atrocious, and I'd love it.
Make the sequels where Luke fights Maul, or have them release the original, not the remastered.
Theatrical original trilogy movies.
I would love to see that. I can't even remember what it.
Different Emperor.
I can't even remember. I know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to. I think I'm. Boy, that's a hard one.
That's tough.
I have the originals on VHS somewhere. If I can time travel back to 1986 and find a video
Yeah.
VHS player, we could watch those.
And download it maybe nowadays.
It might be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Man, what do you
Or
think?
buried.
Ooh,
George,
right.
George got rid of all the copies.
Yeah.
he's,
buried
like,
with-
he's like, I changed this for a reason. No one should go watch the originals. I upgraded them for a reason.
They're in a hole somewhere with the ET video game
That's right.
from Atari. Okay, quick Atari video game story. ET. This is
Yeah.
Spielberg, Lucas. They're all in there together. So my friend had the ET video game.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, "I got the ET game.
He's
You
all
gotta-
excited about
You got to come over and play it." So we had an overnight at his house.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, "This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life." We played it for like 10 minutes and just kept falling into holes. Like, this is dumb.
it. Start over.
So anyway, he never finished it. We never finished
Yeah.
it.
It's probably
Your
buried.
points
with the
just
rest
kept
of them.
going down. If you've never played it, it's like, you lose 10. What?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think I
love
might pick, but you get a whole new movie with George Lucas rather than, I would pick George Lucas to remake the sequels.
Yeah, I'd like it.
I
Just
like
to get
to-
his, why
Oh,
not?
Man,
It's not negating the other ones. It's just I want George to tell a story.
it's
Bring it
not.
back.
It's not.
Yeah.
Why couldn't somebody do an adaptation of what he's written in the comics like they did for Trevorrow's?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think he ever finished one though. There might be some legal issue
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true. All right, let's see what we got.
Howard
Would
the
you
Duck.
rather be possessed by the spirit of Revan, Darth Revan, or be Palpatine's right hand, but you're not force sensitive? Well, I feel like if you're being possessed by the spirit of Revan, you're not in control anyway.
Yep,
So having force sensitivity wouldn't matter.
would matter.
So considering I'd rather essentially be alive, be myself, I guess Palpatine's right hand.
Right
Now,
hand.
the way this is worded,
I think we're not talking about his actual hand
okay, because even then that might be
because
better.
those are withered. The new ones after he realized
The
that.
new ones, is it
it
even
came back,
does
it
it
was
classify as a hand?
Right.
It is withered.
I would go with Palpatine's right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a spy.
As a spy.
Undercover.
Be awesome.
Yeah. Palpatine's right hand. Yeah, you'd get to you'd know a lot. You get to know a lot of the secret stuff.
What's
like,
that?
like where's Thrawn?
What's random videos? Would you rather adopt? That's it. I thought it said about. Would you rather adopt baby Leia or Grogu?
Ooh.
It's a good question. Grogu.
Although, yeah.
I mean, Leia
Grogu
just
outlives
chasing
you.
her around all the time.
Yeah.
Constantly, she's constantly getting kidnapped.
That's true. Love Leia, but that's Grogu.
Although Grogu did have a price on his head for a while. that is
well,
that
they both
is a,
kind of
that
did.
is a negative.
Leia's getting kidnapped.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Leia seems like more of a handful. Grogu is at least saving my life.
That's true.
Although Leia saved. That's
saved
true.
Ben
Obi-Wan multiple times.
So many times.
That's true.
I changed my mind. I think I would go with Leia. I would go with Leia. Grogu, there's no conversation.
There's no conversation.
I mean, until you learn how to, there's nothing.
Yeah. He can throw a metal ball to you, but that's about it.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, other than that, he's spitting up blue cookies. He is getting in. Although he's getting into stuff too. He's always eating eggs and.
Throw a couple frogs at him. He's probably good.
That's true. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'd go Leia. Honestly,
I think I'd
Grogu's
go Leia.
cool, but I feel like even though Leia's getting into trouble a lot, Grogu's a handful. The entire, assuming Empire is out for him, essentially.
Right.
So,
Leia.
Leia's got a little protection too from just being part of politics.
Right.
Like even in Obi-Wan, they're like, "Oh, why like careful?
Yeah, don't mess with that.
Don't mess with
Bring
her."
the whole Senate.
Yeah. Yeah. More risky.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Mike's got one.
Let's see it. There's a fantastic documentary about the E.T. game.
Yeah, it is. I saw it.
Yes.
It's
Atari
really
Game Over. Yes. Just to fill you guys in.
Really good.
Those of you that are wondering. When Uncle mentioned the E.T. game being buried because of how bad it was, that's literally what happened. There's a whole documentary about it. The E.T. game was the biggest flop. It essentially was a huge downfall for Atari.
Right.
Not good. Wasn't a good look. And then the rest of the copies they literally took out and buried them.
They drove him out into the desert.
Drove them out in the desert and buried them because
Jimmy
they didn't want
Hoffa
them.
and the Atari games out there.
Yeah.
No one knows who Jimmy Hoffa is anymore either.
That's true.
There you go. Well, anyway, they're both buried out in the desert in California.
Yeah. That's true.
It's a good documentary, though. It's cool. Mike has a would you rather.
All right, you got it.
Would you rather have dinner with Vader, but he doesn't pick up the check, or have dinner with Kylo? When the waiter is grating the cheese, Kylo keeps yelling, more. What could you offer me? Grated cheese?
Offer me more. Oh, man. Vader, so what is... Okay, so...
I've forgotten my wallet.
Vader
You
realizes...
don't need to pay the check.
Is Vader paying checks, or is he just force choking everybody?
I don't know.
Would you rather have dinner with Vader, but he doesn't pick up the check, or have dinner with Kylo when the waiter...
I would
is
actually
grating
prefer
the
to go.
cheese?
I got it. I'll be happy to. I got it.
I got
I
it.
don't mind. I got it.
I got
Okay.
Sir Vader, I got it.
Yeah.
Man.
That's hilarious.
I kind of want to see how much cheese we can stack up.
He just keeps going.
He just keeps more, no, more. I know what I have to do.
I'm waiting.
More.
For my salad.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Kyla to shut up.
That's funny.
Oh, man. That's a great one, chat. What do you think? That's great. Let's see here. We got some more.
My daughter is texting me.
Would you rather have them bring back Episode 1 Pod Racer game or bring back Episode 3, the game where you choose the ending? We joke about this all the time on our podcast. So if you guys have been watching for a while, you probably are going to recognize some of our jokes about Episode 3
That
game.
Pod Racer game was your wheelhouse. That was like you
Loved
guys like
Loved
right
it.
in there.
Had it on Nintendo.
Was that GameCube?
64.
Oh, no, 64.
Yeah, Nintendo 64, Episode 1 Racers.
Racers.
It's a fantastic game.
I
It's
remember.
a great game.
I played it on your console.
It's so good.
So cool.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It really was one of our favorite games, I think, at the time growing up. That and like Smash Bros, but Star Wars, of course.
Seems like that was that around the time of GoldenEye?
GoldenEye.
Was that
yeah.
around that same?
Yeah, and N64.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or something maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I mean, that game was so great too, being able to pick your not just your character, but you're picking your pod racer, and
yeah.
young Annie.
Right.
Yeah, it was a blast.
That would be the
such
one
a good
I would-
one. I think if they like remastered it and made it like a modern style game, is that what we're talking about? I'd take that.
Upgrade the graphics. And
I'd take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that for sure. Although episode 3 is great because the ending is the alternate ending is so great. It's so funny. First off, the dialogue's not even accurate.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch the ending that is true to the actual happens to the story, Anakin gets
Is that
destroyed.
My master?
Yeah, that's it. My master.
You will try, my master.
You will try, my master. It's like Anakin. He's
It's
not your master
hilarious.
anymore. But yes, the episode 3 is great. That was a fun game though. You could do like, I'm trying to remember. You could do like one-on-one duels against each other and stuff, like kind of like Mortal Kombat type style.
Mhm.
It's cool. The story.
Finish him.
Finish it,
Wasn't
yeah.
on here.
Finish him. And then the alternate ending where alternate ending.
I don't think I ever played that game.
The alternate ending
I just
for
heard you guys
that
talk
game.
about it.
Anakin wins. I'll have to go back and rewatch it. I'm pretty sure Anakin defeats Obi-Wan.
Changes the fate of the
Defeats
universe.
Obi-Wan with the high ground, or with the low ground, defeats the high ground.
Yeah.
Then goes to proceed to Sidious, Emperor.
Turns
And
anyway.
As soon as he gives him his saber, basically turns on the Emperor, strikes down the Empire or the Emperor, and just takes over by himself.
Oh,
He's like, "I'll
man.
do it myself."
Oh man.
Just takes him down.
I
It's like,
kinda-
oh yeah, that's a little different.
I
than
kind of like that.
Star Wars ends right there.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
the story
it.
never continued.
Never go anywhere.
But I wonder who thought of that. Was like, let's just have fun with it.
It's kind of a happy ending in a way. Padme lives.
She may
The
have
twins
still
are
died.
born. They have a father figure in their life.
That's true.
The whole time.
They're just an evil empire.
I mean, Dr. Evil growing up. I mean,
That's true. There was still hope. He turned. Oh man, so great, so great. Great games though. Honestly, fantastic games. Let's see what we got here.
what is that? Oh, that's
Then we got
funny.
the NES. Oh yeah, that's great.
Would you rather eat Death Star pizza or
Ooh.
eat Death Star cookies?
Death Star pizza or Death Star?
Because they had a food court on there. They never showed it on the movies,
Yeah,
but there was a food court on the Death Star.
yeah,
You had to get there early
that's true.
because of the
That's
the
true.
egg rolls.
Well, I mean, we all know the
egg rolls go fast.
Yeah, the Emperor, the Empire, they ration. They ration. If you're not there early, the protein bars, they're gone fast.
They're gone.
They're quick.
Right. I think I would go with the Death Star pizza.
Really?
It's a little more filling.
That's true.
Yeah.
If we're going meal, I'm for sure pizza.
Yeah.
Although Death Star cookie sounds pretty good right now. Not gonna lie.
We could start a
Late night
business-
recording.
Death Star cookies.
Death Star cookie, a little treat during
I'll
the
tell
podcast.
you what, if the person who is presenting that question would be willing to prepare
That's true.
Death Star pizza and Death Star cookies, we will debut both of them on the podcast and
Yeah.
give you our review and make a definitive would you rather after we try them both.
Yeah.
That be okay?
Yeah. And
Okay,
I'll
so
say
the poster of that, if you can create those two items for us to try on the podcast, we can make a
We'll do it.
clear statement.
I like this idea because then as soon as, because we all know that's going to blow up.
Right.
And as soon as that takes off, then that means we just have to do another one.
Do another
Come
one.
up with more food.
Would I
And
rather
this will just kind of become a Star Wars food channel.
would I rather have Star Wars Chick-fil-A sandwiches
just literally.
or Star Wars Caniac?
Just any item, just put Star Wars.
Provide
before it.
that, we'll give you our would you rather take. Would I rather have
Would I rather have a Star Wars lightsaber or a Star Wars Harry Potter wand?
Star Wars Amazon gift cards? Send those in, and then we'll let you know.
Just put Star Wars in front of it.
Just
we're good.
kidding. That's a Star Wars joke.
No, that
can I
actually-
share? Can I share my Star Wars dad joke?
Oh yeah, let's hear it. He's been excited about this one. I want to hear it.
So I have a dad joke that they got me, joke book that they got me for Father's Day. My favorite dad joke in the book, not Star Wars, but my favorite dad joke in the book is, what did the 0 say to the 8?
What'd it say?
Great belt.
It is a nice belt.
Love that one. Okay,
It's
so
great.
the Star Wars one though is what did the Wookiee say to the Jawa?
What is it?
It's so dumb. This is an easy one. What did the Jawa say to the Wookiee? Everybody? Okay. Yeah. But the Wookiee one kind of catch like, oh, of course that's what he says. Yeah.
What did the Wookiee say to what did the Jawa say to the Wookiee? Suka,
Suka,
suka, suka.
It's awesome. Mike's lighting it up over here. What's he got going on?
Let's see here.
Oh, okay. He was responding to that. Oh no, there's another one. We definitely eat. We definitely need to eat these cookies and pizza when Mike is there. That's a great idea. Yeah, we'll have to do that when we're all here,
Yeah, or when we're not.
Or
More
when-
for us.
or when we're not. Or I could just let you know.
Yeah.
I'll report back. No, we'll bring him on the cast and we'll do
Yeah.
it. We'll do
We'll
it
have
right
to.
here, and then the recipe will be added to the stack of
I like it.
giveaways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Awesome.
I like that. Give away the recipe. That's nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Let's see. We got some more from submitted earlier on
Oh,
Twitter. This
awesome.
comes from Twitter. This is another. This is a good one. This is Matt Andor Era is the name
Oh,
on Twitter. So appreciate
Andor
the reply there on Twitter. Would you rather live? Oh, another location one. Would you rather live in the Coruscant Underworld or
Okay.
Tatooine, Masespa?
Oh,
I feel like both are kind of brutal.
they are brutal.
Both are kind of
depending
brutal.
on what level of the Coruscant.
How
we're doing.
deep under are we
How
going?
deep are we going?
That's
True. And again, that begs the question: when
Yeah,
are we in the Boba Fett?
that's
Boba
true. I
Fett
feel
era?
like
Or
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. Because
yeah.
if Boba's in charge,
Just bring a peace.
but if it's in the middle of Rancor tearing down the city,
Exactly.
maybe not that.
Right.
But if it's post Rancor, and now we've got Rancor, I don't know, protecting us
Yeah.
on our side, then
And we have access to a multicolored Vespa.
a multicolored Vespa, multiple of them.
We are
And who knows? Maybe we get in with Boba and he lets us take the Rancor for a ride.
Right.
Who knows what could happen?
I would balance this with the nightlife on the Coruscant Underworld would be vibrant. There'd be a lot to do.
Yeah.
It also might get killed at any moment.
There's a lot to do.
You could disappear maybe and
That's what I was thinking.
Well,
When you
that's
said what time, I was thinking even post Empire, Coruscant's so deep.
you could
I mean, I feel like you could kind of skate by still and
that's true.
not like you wouldn't be too heavily involved in the
No.
political world, I
Nope.
guess.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you'll still see some stormtroopers that, I hear Palpatine, every stormtrooper he doesn't like, he just sends them lower. It's like, oh, okay, you're ranking down. You just kick to the bottom. You rank up, you get to move up a layer.
66.
And eventually, hopefully, you see sunlight.
Maybe.
That's Admiral Stormtrooper.
I would take Tatooine. Change my mind.
Really?
Yeah, I'm moving around a little bit.
You little
Tatooine.
son.
I like it a little quieter.
You could farm.
At least you can see the sky sometimes.
That's
you know,
true.
if you get deep enough, it would
You get
be
2 sons also.
2 of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got son to share.
Did we ever decide? No, we saw that one. You know, when you got 2 sons, the chances of them always setting the same. There would
True.
be some variance.
There's
Are there
gotta
times on Tatooine when it's daytime all the time? I wonder
be. Yeah, there's
because they're rotating at different.
Gotta be. Also,
Maybe not.
think about how great our solar panel business will flourish.
And I hear that the Emperor is giving a rebate if you get
That's
solar
true.
panels, 30%, 30% off.
Solar panels right now would be a hit on Tatooine.
Huge, killing it.
Could you imagine? Forget moisture farming.
Solar panels there. Got your solar panels. Lando's over there. Whoa. What have we here?
Whoa,
Solar panels. Okay.
What have we here? That's so great.
Oh, that's a good one, Mike said.
I think I agree. I think I'm going Tatooine. Although, of course, that would be cool. I feel like my life
I
is
just
more
doesn't-
in danger.
I feel like the question is, would you rather live in New York City or in
Yeah.
Nebraska? I'd rather live in
I agree.
Wyoming. That's maybe a better
Yeah.
Tatooine. It's not as hot, but it's more,
Sure.
sparse.
You can adapt.
I would say,
Yeah.
I would rather be that way.
I mean, Boba's surviving in a lot of clothes.
That's true.
He's covered, and it can't be that hot.
Can't be that bad.
Yeah. Oh, man, I love it. Let's see. Would you rather get season 2 of Obi-Wan Kenobi or a concrete Star Wars film release date?
Oh, man. That's mean.
So just a release date versus a whole season? That's still tough. It just depends on the story for season 2, honestly.
Yeah.
I would love a season 2 of Kenobi. Do I think it's needed? No. I feel like if they had a season 2, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, right.
Because what they told between Obi-Wan and Vader is concluded.
Now that I think about it, I don't know what they would do. Like I was like, we got to have season 2. Now I'm like, I don't know what they would do.
Yeah.
It feels like it's over.
Like now it seems more possible for like a Maul thing.
Right.
But I don't know if they would
But
do
even
that or not.
yeah.
Even that seems a little forced.
I think I would rather have. I don't know what they would do. I think I would rather have season 2.
Season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think Star Wars should ever announce a movie release date. It should just be in theaters.
Just all of a sudden.
Tomorrow.
Like
what? Marcus is showing.
It just shows up.
Premieres this week. Oh, man. No, I do really want to. Well, speaking of that.
Yeah.
We've got.
You're going to say we have a release date.
Oh, no. But
okay.
Maybe. We got Disney Plus Day coming up. September 8th.
Oh, it is.
Disney Plus Day.
Does that coincide with anything? Oh, it does. It coincides with, that's the same day Love and Thunder comes out.
Same day Love and Thunder. So they've already announced some stuff that's coming out that day.
Yeah.
They've announced some stuff that'll get put on Disney Plus.
They're
like
going
Love
to
and
bump
Thunder.
and or up.
And here's the thing. Oh, could you imagine?
No.
Here's the thing, though. And who knows? They don't have to do this. But I do know I believe last year was the first Disney Plus day that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And people were expecting a lot more Star Wars announcements, and there weren't any.
Mm-hmm.
People were there was like a leak. There was like confirmed, like people that knew people.
Yeah.
In there that were like confirmed a Kenobi,
like
Kenobi trailer, like this trailer's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's coming, confirmed and then it didn't come. And people were like, "Oh, why'd they change, or was that valid? Like, were the rumors even true in the first place?" And then because of that, there's a lot of people that were disappointed that, we didn't really get like any Star Wars stuff.
Right.
It was heavy Marvel, which is great. Love Marvel, but didn't get a lot of Star Wars stuff. So if they take that into consideration,
they listen to the fans.
They listen to the fans.
They always do.
Yeah. Then, it's safe to assume we might get some Star Wars stuff, an announcement or something. I don't know if they'll announce a title or a date for a film, but we could get some stuff. Maybe a concrete release date for Bad Batch.
Bad Batch release date.
Because this thing just keeps getting pushed back.
I know.
It's getting pushed back again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am excited for Bad Batch.
Same. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Get back. We had Boba to Kenobi. Now we're kind of getting back. We get a little more Fennec Shan maybe.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'll see.
I like it.
We'll see.
Let's see here. Did you have any in particular? Because I got some more, but if you got one.
I can make them up on the spot.
Okay.
Watch.
You think of one. Okay.
So it's the Michael Scott rule. You
just
start talking, you never know what's going to come out, right?
That's true. You just keep
Would
going.
you rather have no Disney Plus or no Millennium Falcon? See how I did that? I just thought of two things. I just threw them out there.
Yeah.
Well, would you rather not? Would you rather have no Disney Plus
or
no
Is it
Millennium
this
Falcon
right here?
That one. It's no such thing. As the
It never existed.
Never existed.
So I still
Han
have
Solo
the possibility of thinking it.
Han Solo is flying around from that other ship that they made. If you guys haven't seen Light Magic, you got to watch it.
The concept art?
The original Han Solo ship was not that. The original Han Solo ship was actually something like the Corellian Corvette.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So what would you rather? No Disney Plus or I didn't say I'd make up good ones on the spot. I just said I could make them up. No Disney Plus or no Millennium Falcon.
Oh, man.
I know
like Star Wars isn't Star Wars without
I know what I'd pick.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
You're going no
you
Disney
never heard
Plus.
of the Millennium Falcon? What?
I feel like, that'd be giving up a lot of stuff from Disney Plus. A lot of Star Wars stuff, too. Yeah, I gotta keep Star Wars. Disney Plus.
I'd drop the Falcon.
Yeah.
He'd have another ship.
Yeah. And
It'd be
it's
the-
not the ship, it's the character.
Yeah, it'd be the Century Dove.
Yeah.
It's a different number and a different bird.
He'd still make it in 12 parsecs.
Millennium Falcon.
Different-
The Millennium Falcon is now the Century Robin. The Century Blackbird. That's the name of his ship.
Millennium Falcon, the titanium dove.
Titanium Rabbit. Would you rather his ship be called the Millennium Falcon or the Titanium Rabbit? Okay.
Rabbits are quick.
They're quick.
They burrow.
And it's titanium. It's the lightest
That's true.
metal. Okay. Maybe
Not very safe.
All right.
All right, we got some here. More. These are comments from YouTube, so thank you, everybody.
Oh, good.
If you're watching live, and if you submitted these earlier, appreciate it. Would you rather have the next Star Wars movie from pre-Phantom Menace period or post-Rise of Skywalker? So next Star Wars movie to come out, would you rather it be back in time, before Episode 1, or after the Skywalker series? Skywalker
we
saga?
kind of have an idea what we're getting.
We have ideas of what we're getting. Don't know what we're getting for
Not
the next one.
Not the movie.
Yeah.
Right. What
True.
The TV show we do.
Stuff they've talked about.
I would like to see what's happening after
After.
the sequels.
Wow.
Because I know we're going to get... We got Light in the Jedi. We got some of the stuff happened before. Old
True.
Republic stuff. I feel like there's nothing on the horizon for
Yeah.
sequel, post-sequel.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I saw another quote from John Boyega that was going around,
Yeah.
and it was just who
Disney
knows?
Plus me, Mike.
Who knows
Is
if
that what
this
he
is
said?
true or not? No.
Oh.
Who knows if this is true? Honestly, this could just be completely false. So take it with a grain of salt. But it was going around on social media that apparently he was asked, how interested are you in coming back to Star Wars and stuff? Because there's been rumors
Yeah.
that maybe they all may come back sooner than we think.
Right.
And he said he's good. He said he's good.
Don't want to do it.
So
I mean,
what I said
a
was
lot of flying.
Harrison Ford said that after every movie,
Exactly.
and he was in a lot of them.
He was in a lot of them.
So
It's all about that money.
that's right.
How much are they paying you for this? Right?
More.
The salty George Lucas interview. How much are they paying you? There's a number where Johnny will come back, I think.
Yeah. Mike
know.
said, John Boyega said yesterday he's done. Yeah.
Time and Green has a way of
That's true.
softening the heart.
True. Got a feeling he might be a little salty about his character, but
Maybe.
it is what it is.
Maybe.
We'd all love to see I would love to see his journey continue as, they've been teasing the Force sensitivity with his character.
Something
I'd love to see him become a Jedi and see
Yeah.
what that's like. I want to know what happens after.
Absolutely.
I think if I had to pick, I don't know. It's just always kind of maybe the games like Old Republic and stuff have influenced me because they were so good.
Yeah.
But I've always had like an attraction to
That-
just the older time period, like when the Jedi first started. Like what is that like? Or even just
Yeah.
like Old Republic era.
Right.
Just I don't know. Like not necessarily medieval like Star Wars. Like who knows what Star Wars medieval looks like? But like
Wow, that would be cool.
But I always like the Lord of the Rings, like those type. Like
Yeah,
I've
right.
always found it interesting.
Right.
Getting a little more history way back, not just like 100 years or 200 years, which we are getting some of that. Acolyte's coming out, and that's
Mhm.
like 100 years or something like that before Phantom Menace.
Right.
But what's it like 2,000 years before?
Man. It's like it is here.
How strong is there?
People are on Twitter.
Are
and
there
Facebook.
force abilities that were lost?
Well, it's a long time ago, but the technology's
Even longer.
right.
An even longer time ago.
a really long time ago.
But
Yeah.
are there force abilities that were around that ended up kind of getting
They're
lost in the
Mhm.
in the ancient Jedi texts,
Right.
or something that weren't around? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Or the Jedi weren't even established; they weren't a thing yet. The Force is a thing,
Right.
always been a thing, but the Jedi code
As an
weren't
order,
a thing.
wasn't there?
So maybe it's before all that even happened. What does it
Mhm.
look like? What's the dilemma? I don't know.
Yeah. Who's the
That's
bad?
always fascinated me.
Wow.
Maybe I'll write it.
Why not?
Who knows?
That'd be cool.
We'll do a live reading. Actually,
like
I've got
to
a
see
script
that.
already made.
We were gonna do that on Star Wars Day. Remember that?
The script.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah,
Read through Empire.
we should.
Get a cast.
We'll do it.
We should
Eventually.
do that. That would be so much
That
fun.
would be cool. Act it out. That'd be great.
Would you rather, if we did a read through, would you rather us do Empire Strikes Back
Yeah.
or A New Hope?
Ooh, Empire Strikes Back read through or A New Hope read through? Chat, what do you
We
think?
cast it. We do the whole thing.
They cast it. Is that what you said?
No, well, either way.
Yeah.
We podcast it.
We'll podcast it.
We just pick people to play all the parts, and we get a table, and we pull the camera back, and we have our Death Star pizza and our Death Star cookies, and we do a read through.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
So maybe we'll hear answers.
I like it. Yeah, let us know what you guys would like. A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back?
Empire Strikes Back.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Would you rather work on the Death Star or Starkiller base?
Man, neither of those jobs end well.
Depending on timing.
Depending on timing. Right. Man, that's a tough one.
True.
That is a hard one.
What's the temperature like on the Death Star? Because Starkiller base is cold. I know that.
I think it's probably in the middle. I think it's probably comfortable.
Like, what do you think? What do you think Palpatine's thermostat is at?
Normal.
I feel like is his thermostat
I
like
think he likes
real
it
low?
cold. I think
he likes it real
I
cold.
think he likes it.
There's a
cold.
reason he's on Exegol, just pulling up ships out of the frozen ocean.
Although he always seems cold.
It's
He's
true.
always covered.
He's one of the guys that like it cold, but to be wrapped up.
Wants to warm up. Yeah.
Wants to be swindled.
I think I might choose the Death Star.
Yeah.
OG, original,
That's true.
like
Starkiller. It's kind of a knockoff.
it's derivative. It was the first one to do it. I think I would go Death Star. First Death Star 1.
Yeah. Death Star 2 didn't make it very far.
Didn't even finish.
Yeah.
Those guys were working out on the scaffolding, and it would be uncomfortable working in space.
That's the hard labor.
I want to have a desk job on Death Star 1.
I like it. What are you doing? Paperwork?
TPS reports mainly. Could you see the Emperor? You didn't put your cover sheet on your TPS reports.
That's so great.
I was told I could keep my TPS, I could keep my lightsaber on my desk. And if you say, I could keep my own blaster. I got my blaster on my desk.
Using kyber crystals as paperweights.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, yeah, that's great.
What would you pick? Death Star or a Starkiller base?
I feel like I'm going Death Star. You know why? Because I hear that every morning on Starkiller base, you have to muster outside and you just hear a speech again from Hux, and I think after a while that gets annoying. I mean, the one speech is powerful, but another and another and another.
He does it every day.
Yeah, it gets
different
old.
Planet, same speech.
Yeah. Hux
Same
just,
speech,
all right,
different
let's
day.
muster up this guy again. Okay.
Okay.
Same one. Okay.
Boo! One guy in the back. I heard that.
Bill. Kylo's force joking clones.
I am the spy.
The spy.
Knew it.
Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm going Death Star original.
Death Star 1.
Also, Lost Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever
read,
have it?
I haven't read that.
Man, I won't give
My
much
daughter
away,
read
but
that.
they talk about like they're on Death Star and they've got friends on there and that are working and they're trying to work their way up in the ranks and be good
man.
and
Wow.
be good in terms
Right.
of like do their job right and
As in good.
a lot
as
of
in
people
bad.
don't really know what's going on. Although I
Mhm.
think the title Death Star kind of hints something not good.
Don't
is
read
going
too
on.
much into that. It's just
Yeah.
a name.
It's temporary. Literally till Death Star 2.
Yeah.
That's a good one though. Yeah, I think I'm going Death Star.
Death Star.
Would you rather? Mike said, would you rather be a Force user, but you have Maul-like spider legs, or a non-Force user and normal boring legs?
Man,
Oh man.
that is a.
Do I just start with spider legs, or do I have to go through the pain
I
of
think you
getting
just.
them chopped
I would
off?
just say you start with spider legs.
Okay, well, if I'm starting with spider legs, I might go Force with spider legs.
Wow.
Because if I could chop a couple off myself, and now I still got 2 legs.
Have you ever seen
I
a
think
spider
it's-
when you take 3 of the legs off or 4 legs? It doesn't move well. So
That's true.
I don't. You might. I guess if you get the right
I don't
ones.
know. Actually, I'm starting to rethink this because I don't want to be known as the spider freak walking around.
Spider freak does whatever a spider freak does. I think I would go boring legs, non-force user.
Yeah. On
Basically-
working the Death Star.
Basically, just be me. No, I have a podcast and just
Oh,
live my
okay.
regular life.
Even better.
We would still be friends. I would still be your friend.
I'd be your friend.
Nate, my
I'd
nephew,
be your friend. I'd be your friend that talks behind your
My
back.
nephew Nate has spider legs, so don't be sensitive about it. Don't
Yeah,
say
just
anything.
don't. Yeah, don't rub him the wrong way. He'll force choke you.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, you combine that with the Force and normal. If this is in Star
I
Wars,
would be nice about it.
well, this is the thing. Is this in Star Wars universe?
I think it is.
Because that becomes more, as weird as it is to say, more normal.
Yeah.
If this is in our reality, the Spider Freak with Force
Yeah, you
abilities is
can't.
not. Yeah,
No, you're not
Yeah.
gonna get out of.
you're gonna have
Target.
a lot of enemies.
Right.
Yeah.
I would still go with Star
Normal.
Wars. Just
Yeah, I think
moisture
I'm-
farmer and no regular legs.
I think so too. So far we're living on Tatooine. Moisture farmer,
Moisture farmer.
normal legs.
I can't help it. I'm running through Phineas and
We're
Ferb.
Owen. We're Uncle Owen.
I'm going through Phineas and Ferb. Here on Tatooine. The Phineas and Ferb Star Wars is the
It's so
is
great.
the best.
If you guys haven't watched the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special, Uncle had us watch it. It's fantastic.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Tells you-
Extremely clever.
And it's before Rogue One, but it's telling you what happened. How it's basically how the Death Star plans got to R2 on the
Yeah.
ship.
That's so great.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's so great. Oh man. Let's see.
Post scenarios. You're still posting the podcast. Okay, in that case, I'll take the spider legs.
Wait, are we hosting the podcast on the Death Star?
On Tatooine. Could we do something with our background here? Like, could we? Do
Oh,
like
we
a
should do
Tatooine
that.
background, or if we paint this wall green.
We could, yeah.
If we painted it, well, how do we get on this topic? If we painted it,
It's
if
a
we
classic Star Wars guest
if
tangent.
we painted it a green, just green,
yeah.
we could change the background.
We could do Tatooine. We could do Naboo.
Why would we do that?
Endor. We're just out in the middle of the woods.
That's what we got to do next podcast. We got to be able to act out the would you rather answers.
Ooh.
Would you rather? And then we could switch it.
Pull it up.
That's
I like
terrible.
it. Play clips just right on the wall.
Literally let Darth
Green
Maul
screen.
kill us on the podcast.
That's-
We would
that's
probably
great.
get to that 5,000 subs. I'll
yeah,
bet you.
we probably would.
Did you hear about the Star Wars guys? They had Darth Maul on there, and he killed one of them. It was frightening.
Oh man. Would you rather? Oh wait, it went away. Would you rather join the Empire or be Jabba's slave?
Oh man.
Join the Empire. Well, considering I've already got a
Jabba's
desk job
slave.
at the Death Star,
Yep.
I'd rather join the Empire
You would?
than be a
You
slave.
think
to
you could
Ja-
escape though?
That's true. I guess
Maybe.
they seem to escape fairly easily.
They do. They do.
Not all of them make it out,
No.
but I got a feeling, the Ghost Squad's gonna come save me. The Rebels team.
Yeah.
Hera will show up. They'll get me out.
Hera will show up.
Yeah.
I think I might be okay with a desk job on for the Empire.
Yeah.
I could block out all the evil. I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be hard.
I feel like either way you're doing evil stuff. If you're
It's
Jabba's
true.
slave, I can't
Jabba's
imagine
slave.
you're doing good things.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Would you rather paint the wall green
Mike's throwing a bunch of these.
or
out
paint
there.
or paint Uncle Green?
Oh, that would be
He can be a
hilarious.
new character
Hey,
each
let me-
episode.
Let me. Speaking of that,
Love
let me
it.
see what this looks like on the podcast. I realize I'm sitting on this black chair. I just thought this was hilarious. Now that you're talking about green screen, so if I put
Uncle
this,
blends in.
I thought this was hilarious. If I put this up here, then I can pull these sleeves in.
And we got the floating head.
I'm just a head floating on this chair. I'm sure it doesn't look like well on there. Now it just looks like I'm an idiot. Anyway, paint my face
Love
green, and then you could make me anybody.
That's true.
If I was green faced, you could put Tom Cruise on there if you wanted
That's
to.
true. Let's start deep faking Star Wars characters.
What if we did the deep fake podcast? We got to figure out that
Get
tech.
Harrison Ford on here.
We do the deep fake podcast and we podcast it as.
Oh.
Can we
If
do
you
that on
guys
here?
are watching and
You
you
guys
know
have done
deep
that on
fake
TikTok.
technology,
Can you do it on here?
some face swap stuff, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We should try it.
We should. That'd be
That'd be
fantastic.
awesome.
Can you
I would
imagine
I'd
live
watch.
streaming with it's just tracking. I'm Harrison Ford,
That
Luke
would be
Skywalker.
awesome.
Put the robes on, green saber.
That would be so great.
Man,
We could do that for the read
it'd
through.
be so much better podcast if Luke Skywalker's here instead of me.
Oh man, he could do that cross-legged thing where he pulls his legs up real high.
That's
and sits
true.
With his legs
He
crossed.
does do that cool thing.
Oh man, awesome.
Oh man. All right. Let's see here. We already got some of these. Yeah, so if you guys are listening, you got some, let us know. We'll probably just do a couple more here. You got any, Uncle?
Would you rather
I got some here.
have to always wear a mask, like Mando,
Okay.
or always have to be wearing boots,
Ooh.
sleep in them and everything? Take the mask off at night,
Like Mando.
like Mando, but you could either have
Mando's sleeping in
a helmet
his...
on all the time, take it off at bedtime, or wear boots all the time, 24/7.
Does the helmet come with like features? Like cool, like is it a Mandalorian helmet?
No, it's just hard to see. It's just
like
hot.
it's just a Fennec
It's just
Shan.
hot
It's
and
just
hard
a
to
Fennec
see.
Shan helmet.
Yeah,
There's not really. It's just cool.
the vision's horrible.
Vision's tough. It's a clone.
It's a clone.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the helmet because I can take it off at night. I think.
I think so too. Give me the helmet. Although,
Never take the boots off. That
yeah,
would
that's
be,
true. That's brutal.
That would be hard.
Imagine getting wet. You're done for. You got to swim in those boots.
That would be rough.
That would be rough.
All right,
I'm
those are the
going
made
helmet.
up ones. Those aren't very good. Okay, what did you have another?
I
one?
got a couple
Oh, good.
that I thought of.
All right.
And then we can wrap it up here soon. Would you rather new Star Wars shows have episodes released weekly or all at once?
Oh man. Ooh.
The great debate.
Weekly or all at once? I would have to say weekly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think we've talked about it a little
Because
bit.
I know how I'm made. I'd watch them all in one day.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh, that was great," but the anticipation of talking about it, and then what will we podcast about?
Right. I was going to say, well, for the
It
sake
would
of
ruin
content,
yeah.
for podcasting, the week-to-week stuff's
Oh,
fantastic.
it's great. We talk about it. And
I think it's also a great. I mean, who know? I don't know the stats. Obviously, Disney and them, they know the stats. Netflix, they know the stats.
right.
I can imagine statistically that the week to week is great in terms of
Mhm.
just keeping people subscribed over
Yeah.
that duration, as opposed to okay, I was waiting for this show, I watched it, now I
Right.
can unsubscribe
Which
till
is
the next
till
the next Star Wars show comes out.
Stranger Things dilemma.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, I think just because the world is so digital and social media present and things now,
Yeah.
being able to capture the social media audience week to week, I think is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, for instance, say Stranger Things, they did it a little differently with their most recent season, where they launched most of it all like at once, and then
Yeah.
like a couple weeks later they launched like the last two or whatever. So a little different than the past, just all of them at once. But even with that, it keeps people talking about it for a good week or so, and then it's it. No matter how good it is.
That's right.
Stranger Things season, I don't know if you saw it,
I did.
but I thought this last season was one of my favorite seasons. But then again, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, it's
Mhm.
it's done.
Yep.
You know, people are like, okay, I'll wait till the next season on to something else.
Right.
So in terms of just being able to be, not that you'd be irrelevant, but just continuously relevant on social media, what people are talking about, engaging,
Mm-hmm.
trending, new episodes. Now here's the downside. Do you risk people not liking a particular episode and being like, oh man, this, and then
This
for
show's
the next
terrible.
week they're bashing it because, yeah, that's a risk.
Yeah.
Because if they launch it all at once,
Mhm.
no one's going to say, oh, episode 4 was trash.
They see the whole.
They're
they
going to
get
go,
the
okay,
whole-
they're going to watch the whole thing and then think, oh, that was a great
They
series.
get to the Vader Obi-Wan fight on the first
right,
day.
on the first day, and they think this was fantastic.
Yeah.
I really do
Yeah.
think if Kenobi was launched all at once, a lot of the people that didn't like the season, I think
Would have been different.
Would have been different. I
That's
really
true.
think, though, because they would have seen it all at once. Now, Do I think they should have done that? No, I still like the week-to-week stuff
Yeah.
personally. I like the anticipation of waiting week to week,
Me too.
talking about it. I love going on and making TikToks and videos about speculating what's going to happen and
what might happen, what did
breaking
happen.
it down. I love all
Absolutely.
that stuff. So
That's how it was when I was a kid. I mean, in fact, when I was a kid, if you didn't watch it when it was on, you didn't.
You didn't
had
see
to
it.
wait till the summer rerun, and then
Yeah.
hope you could catch that episode.
Yeah.
Because if not, that's it. You have to get the TV guide and go, oh, they're on this one. Oh, it's 3 weeks. And
Right.
So it's a little different now.
yeah,
I would rather week to week, just
Yeah.
for the
I like it
keep
too.
it going.
I like it.
Enjoy
Again, I
each
don't
little
know if
piece.
there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. I guess it's just preference. Because I'm like you. I know that if they launch it all at once, I'm watching the whole thing.
Yeah, we just sit down.
And you just want to watch it because you want to know what
Mhm.
happens. But I don't necessarily. I want to watch it because I want
I
to
wanna
watch
see
it with the rest of the world.
Right.
I want to see it, but I also want to see it with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So if everybody's all seen it and I haven't, I'm like, oh darn.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't be able to wait. I'd watch it all.
Go
but
ahead and watch it.
being
What are
forced
they-
to wait.
What are they doing with Lord of the Rings? Are they doing
I think.
Cup
I think week to
2?
week.
Okay.
I think.
I think that seems to be the thing to do now.
I really don't know. Actually, that's a good question. But I would assume week to week. I feel like a lot of people are doing that now.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll find out very soon.
All right, last one here. Unless you got more.
Oh,
or
I
unless
got a
chat
million of
comes
them.
up with
I
some
can
that they
keep
want to
throwing-
throw in.
I keep throwing them out there. What did the Wookiee say? No, that's very never mind.
What did the Wookiee say? Just goes right back to the
It's not a
joke.
would you rather? That was a joke.
Would you rather have only Star Wars movies or only Star Wars TV shows?
Oh my goodness.
These are tough.
You mean going forward, or does that mean forever? Like there aren't any of the movies in the
We'll
past?
say all the content where it's at now is still like you still keep
Now.
these stories, so you
Starting-
still it doesn't erase like the original Star
Starting
Wars.
now.
Starting now,
No more movies or
Moving
no more
forward.
shows.
would you rather only have movies or only have shows? There's pros and cons to
Oh
both.
my goodness. I would, if I had to pick.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say? I've been going first every time. What would
Well,
you
let
say?
me let me think out loud, and maybe that'll help me pick. I think there's pros and cons to each. One, with the shows, the amount of content we're receiving with Disney Plus and these shows coming out and overlapping and things like that is like I love it because I want all the
Yeah.
Star Wars content I can get.
Yep.
So the amount of content I get is great for the shows. Having to wait 2 years for a whole nother movie is a huge bummer.
Yeah, right.
But then again, I don't think a single show lives up to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love the shows.
yet.
Not yet.
They have yet. Yeah.
But and I love the shows.
Yeah.
Kenobi, the rematch is one of my honestly the rematch between Vader and Obi-Wan is one of my
Mhm.
favorite moments in all of Star Wars because of
Yeah.
just the directing decisions there, the dialogue,
It's amazing.
the cinematography, just the lighting, that real lighting on the face,
Mhm.
like all of it's just so good. That whole moment, one of my favorites in all of Star Wars. But imagine that feeling in a movie theater with tons of people watching that. Like it's just there's something different.
I know.
The movies are just a lot bigger.
Mhm.
They're a lot grander scale.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick, I'd probably go. I hate waiting years for new movies, but I'd probably go movies.
Movies. Only movies.
Only movies.
I would go only TV shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because of the amount of content that you get, or is it convenience, or is it
I like the meandering through the characters a little bit more.
ooh, little deeper dives,
Yeah, because the movies
a little
are
more fleshed out detail?
there's a certain pace the movie has to be at. All
True.
of them.
True.
And they figured out that they don't have to follow that same pace on the shows.
Yeah.
And we get episodes that aren't about the story necessarily.
Yeah.
They push the story forward, but they're more about the character, how they're moving in a particular direction. Here's the thing about the TV shows, which we've never seen, which I think could be valuable. So far, the TV show, I shouldn't say that. Mando was the one that was unique because it wasn't set in it was no
Yeah.
preconceived idea.
Yeah.
So in that sense, Mando was free and open. Everything else has kind of lived within the confines
So far, yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of them have approached a cinematic scale like the Lord of the Rings thing has. or is supposed to be,
Agreed.
and they could.
Have you
could
seen?
get there.
Have you seen the trailers for Lord of the Rings?
Unbelievable! New one just came out.
Amazing.
Amazing.
The visuals are some of the best I've ever seen.
It's massive. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, they're not joking when they're talking. Like the most expensive show.
Yep.
So much money is going in that.
Yeah.
Like it looks like the trailers look like movie.
Yeah. I heard one of you say, "Is this better? Is this better than the movies? Is it bigger than the movies were?" Because it's that.
That's just
huge.
so crazy.
Yeah,
Now, again,
amazing.
these are trailers. So we don't know what.
Don't know.
Who knows? But
Mhm.
it does look crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I would pick shows, which I don't know. I love the movies, but
So are you anticipating that the shows will get to that moving forward? Because I do feel like shows have continuously gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, it used to be if you were a movie actor, you weren't acting in TV.
Mhm.
There was a huge gap. You're like, oh, I'm not going to do TV. That's below me.
That's
I'm a
exactly
movie
right.
star.
And then it switched around a little bit.
Now it's
Yeah.
everybody's doing everything,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we'll see. I think they might get bigger. It just depends on the direction of the particular. I think this Lord of the Rings thing was a huge risk. Amazon's obviously got deep pockets,
Yeah,
so we'll see. I don't know.
that's true.
I'm not sure if Disney Plus is still not profitable yet. They're still moving in a direction. They're still losing money.
Yeah, just because they're putting so much into their
So
content.
right.
Yeah.
And they don't have a. I
I
mean,
mean, they make billions of dollars a month, but
Disney's
it's-
profitable. Just
Yeah.
Disney Plus
Yeah.
is not. So, there. But I think they'll get bigger. I think
Yeah.
there's a place for it. You know,
true.
we'll see.
No, I agree. I mean, the movie or the shows have continuously just improved
Yeah.
over and over, year to year. But I maybe this question would be different if you were to ask me like season 1 of Mando.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I haven't loved all the shows, but when Mando hit, I was like, give me all these Star Wars shows.
All of right.
And even Kenobi, I love it.
Yep.
I love all the shows. But because now we haven't had a movie in so long,
You're craving a movie again.
I'm craving a movie. So maybe that's part of why I'm like
Yeah.
movies, because
Yeah.
I keep thinking about, what is the next movie going to be? And I really want it for Star Wars.
Why don't they? Didn't you say they were going to make? Did you say they were going to make a feature-length Obi-Wan movie, or did they?
Well,
Like,
you
just-
mean like someone edited it?
Or,
There was
I thought it was going to be in theaters. Like, I heard that there was.
okay. Couple things.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much about it recently, so I don't know if they're still doing it. Or maybe they already did it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But shortly after Kenobi finished, they had announced that they were going to release in selective theaters
Mm-hmm.
the entire Kenobi show and play the whole thing through.
Straight
Straight through from the beginning, the whole thing through.
Yeah.
And I think with maybe like some bonus behind the scenes content
that'd be
and
cool.
stuff. But now they also are releasing the documentary about the making of,
Mhm.
which I can't wait for that.
that's
That's
gonna be
another
awesome.
thing that's coming
That's probably going to be on that day
on
too.
Disney Plus Day.
Yeah. Okay.
It's another thing that's coming. But so yeah, I don't even know if they ended up doing that. I don't think they did it around here because I would have
Yeah.
we would have
we'd been there.
seen the announcements on for the theater. But so that was one thing. The other thing was I haven't watched it because I think maybe it may have got taken down or something. But there was a fan who took the entire Kenobi series and re-edited it and shortened it to a film length. So
they edited it down to make
They
it.
edited it down to
Got
make
it.
it a movie. So they cut out things obviously and
Grace?
cut it down to like maybe 3. Yeah. Cut it down to maybe like 3 hours or something. What
Yeah,
it was, or 3.5 hours. So it
Yeah.
was long, but cut it down and made it and posted it. I think on like a website, and a ton of people saw it. I don't know if he still has that site up,
Yeah.
or if they like cracked down on him.
Yeah.
But when that happened, I heard that was going around and people were really liking the edit. It was just, which think about it, it's kind of just like, I already know the Kenobi series, but if I want to go rewatch it, do I want to sit down and rewatch, all 6 episodes, or do I
Right.
want kind of a summary?
Yeah.
To knock it all out, but
To
still
go-
get all the great moments.
And we'd fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
I remember this. This was
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. I'd like to see that. Maybe someone in chat or something. If you guys have been able to find it,
Yeah,
let us know. I'd like to see it.
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Edit.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah. Otherwise, that's all I got. Did you have any more? Or are we?
I'll let it go.
All right.
We could probably think of.
Would you rather let it go?
Would you rather me sit here and think of these for 10 more hours, or have a life?
Yeah, have a life.
I'll pick that life. Spider-Leg's life.
There you go. Spider-Leg's life on Tatooine with remote work to the Death Star.
Yeah.
There
Cool.
you go. Anyway, part 2 of Would You Rather. We appreciate always the advanced questions, the question you guys submit to us in advance. That goes for every episode, but especially these ones here where they're very engaging and things. So whenever we post that stuff on Instagram or kind of give these announcements of what our episode's going to be, we really appreciate the feedback, participating with you all. And it's just more fun. We like the engagement, being able to engage with chat and with you all, with the Star Wars community. And kind of, you guys obviously think of different stuff than we do. Everyone's thinking of different ideas, so we like bouncing the ideas off of it. It's a lot of fun. So we've really been enjoying the Would You Rather series. This is our second part. We'll have to do another one again eventually when Mike's back down the line.
Fun.
But other than that, I'm excited for Andor. Can't wait for it.
It's coming.
We had an entire podcast prepping for it, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure to check out the Andor podcast where we talked about the show. Really looking forward to it. Next month?
Next month. Yeah.
There you go. Well, with that said, don't forget to spread the word about us here at Star Wars Guys. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, and smash the notification bell because we've got our giveaway coming up, and we don't want you guys to miss it when we hit that 5,000 subs. So, appreciate you all tuning in. Thanks for listening, and as always, may the Force be with you.
And now there are 2 of them.
I love it. Mike's gone. Now there are 2 of them.